What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the next video. I am Alex Rush, and I just checked my recording window, and it is indeed working. Yes! No more missed episodes. Alright, how you guys doing today? My voice is getting better. A little bit better. You might sound a little scratchy during this video, but it is going to be better overall. You will see. It is currently almost 1 o'clock in the morning on Horde Day. Ah! I'm so excited. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. I'm super hyped about this. There's zombies. As you can see, it's actually not that dark. So, I guess the only time I'm really going to use the night vision right now is if I actually have to be able to see all the zombies walking in the darkness. I feel like our base is pretty decent for this next Horde Day. We have lots of spikes put out. I might get some iron, smelt a little bit of iron or something, just in case I need to iron reinforce, like a particular stone that they've decided, or a particular block they've decided to attack. I need a fire axe. The air in Vancouver is finally clear. I went out today. I went out to the park. I went to the beach. It was lovely. It was very, very lovely. Tomorrow I'm going to do the same thing again, which I am feeling very, very, very excited about. Something nice about getting out into the woods. I know some of you guys out there, are like, what the F, Alex? What are you talking about? Nature? Does it have a computer? Is there a Wi-Fi signal out there? No, there isn't. Well, sometimes there is actually. Actually, quite a few campgrounds I found lately do actually have Wi-Fi, which just seems like such a strange thing to me. But it is nice. It is nice. Especially for me, who deals with anxiety. If I sit in too much, like the last few days I've been sitting stuck at home because of the air quality, and I'm an asthmatic, and it ain't easy being wheezy, and I went out today kicking and screaming, didn't want to go out, just felt like anxious and terrible and just weird, and I went out and I went down to the lake and walked around the woods, and I felt like 100% better, like completely better, like this feels right. So I'm doing much better today, and I'm just gonna keep it on with that. I could still see the smoke a little bit. I tried to take a photo of it, of the smoke in the distance and how bad it is, but you can hear it in my voice. If you listen to like other recordings, it's a funny thing when you like don't usually record your audio and then you start recording your audio, you notice when you sound stuffy. Like there are times where I don't notice I'm stuffy all day long, and then I'll listen back to a video and I'll be like, oh, I can hear I was actually a little bit stuffy that day, which is strange. So I'm sure today it's like scratchy voice, stuffy kind of nose. Should I smelt out a little bit of iron? Maybe like 200. Just a little bit. Just in case they pick like this block right here, they're just hammering in on this over and over and over and over and over. We can just, reinforce that one. Because sometimes they do that. They tend to like to pick a block and just stick with it and just go on nonstop, on and on and on. Anyway, so I'll have that. Where are my levels? I always look there first. Level 31. We have 51 levels. We're getting there. It's going to be very exciting after this Horde Day when I actually have as soon as the steel. That's what I always feel like. Like the intro to this game is to the point where you get steel. When you get steel, concrete, and the ability to make the traps and all that kind of stuff. But when your actual tool levels are getting higher, that's when the game is actually really starting. This is just the intro. This is just for fun. I mean, this base is really nothing special, Like honestly, look at this. Like, it doesn't even have a roof, It doesn't even have a roof. I should probably just leave that in there, actually. Where's my footages at? We have like a lot of food and water right now. We're doing really good as far as resources are concerned. What do we need to do though? I could always use more iron. What happened to my iron pickaxe? Whatever happened to that? Did I break it? This here is done. I could make a hammer. But a hammer seems a bit much at this level. It's only level 250. It's not that awesome. Like this does. So you're looking at block damage. But then there's also like an aspect of how long it takes to swing these, right? Like, boom, that's really quick, right? This is like a much... They're boom, 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 boom. See what I'm saying? There's a little bit, it's a little bit slower. So if it's not, you know, a significant improvement, it's really not going to help you out. But I think it is. I think you missed out on like one hit or something. I'm not sure though. Maybe that's how it used to be and that's not how it is anymore. Oh my god, I had mascara on and I rubbed my eyes right before I started recording and the mistake is mine because the pain is real. I was watching an episode of the IT Crowd last night. It was the last episode. And for anyone that's seen the IT Crowd, and there's a scene where this dude puts like this, like, he wants to look like he's crying, so he puts this combination of like pepper spray. I'm rubbing my eyes more now. That's not gonna help. Oh god, I'm glad there's no face cam on. What am I gonna do in September when the face cam starts? There's a scene where the dude has to, he wants to look like he's crying. I'm not going to give any spoilers. So he ends up, Moss gives him this combination of things, which he says, don't worry, it's completely diluted in water. And it's like pepper spray and Tabasco sauce and all this stuff. He just dabs a little bit in his eyes. And after he walks out of the room, Moss is like, oh, you know, make sure you don't forget to dilute it in water though. But the other guy doesn't hear, obviously. And, anyway, so the pain ensues and it's hilarious, as you would expect the IT Crowd to always be, as it is. It's on Netflix in Canada. I don't know if it's on Netflix in the US, but if it is, if you have not seen the IT Crowd, please do watch it because it is super funny. What's going on? Where are the rest of my arrows? Oh, here we go. Okay, that's not too shabby. We're gonna need more clay. I'm nervous about going out there. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Whoa. I shouldn't be nervous about being out here. Quarter of this darn video is just gonna be me sitting in the base freaking out. So horde day. Second horde day. Third horde day is the one we need to take seriously. The third horde day is the one we're going to... Zombie? Is the one we're going to completely redo that other house for. I'm still slightly tempted by the big stone building that's in the back of the town. It's like an electrical building or something. It's a really big, really dramatic building. It looks really cool. Which would be really neat, but it's built of stone and... I can't even imagine. It's built of brick, actually. And I can't even... No. Just no. No, that's like hopping into Red Mesa day one. We've learned that lesson. You know, you find Red Mesa day one and you think, oh, this will be perfect. But what you don't realize is zombies can relatively easily break through level 1 concrete. You know, and then you realize quite quickly that you don't actually have any more concrete to repair said concrete walls with, and therefore you start putting wood walls down, and that's just not the same, and then it looks terrible, and then they just keep tearing holes in your walls, and by the end of like 2 or 3 horde days, your base is just destroyed, and then you have to basically scrap it and find a new Red Mesa because there's practically nothing left of it. So I don't want to do that again. I'm going to eat till I'm full and just fully heal. There we go. That should work. It looks like it's going up pretty quickly. I just need to not die again. Lose that extra wellness. I'm gonna keep just planting. I feel like when these trees grow, they're just gonna be a huge ass mess. Or maybe they won't grow properly because they're too close to each other. I don't even know. Those ones are just little guys still. really want my steel pickaxe. I can't wait. And we will light it up again so we can make sure that we see all of the horde when they're coming up to the base. I hope it's not... I hope it's like a decently aggressive sized horde. I want the full challenge in it. You know, I want to be able to really see. That was the other building there, in case you didn't see the other videos that were all blank screened and then eventually deleted. Which you didn't. That building right there. That was the one I was kind of thinking of using. I was tempted. Like an oil industrial building or something. Which is really cool, but no. It's the same reason I don't want to mess with that brick building, brick roof. I think it's some kind of facade. It's not actually brick, but... Okay, is there anything else? Okay, it's almost 6 a.m. I feel like we're good here, so I'm just going to wait for this to be done, and then I'm going to start working on the other building. Because, you know, when the third horde day comes around, we want to actually be prepared. So the way I'm going to kind of start, I think, with the other building is I'm going to start by tearing the roof off, and then I'm going to extend the first floor, and then we'll just see where it takes off to. Obviously, I need to redo the main level walls of the building in concrete, which I'll probably just do by upgrading instead of taking them out and replacing them, because that just would be crazy. That'd be too much work. Nobody wants to do that. And it is morning on horde day. Yay! 44 seconds. I don't think we're going to get to the horde day in this video, but we will most definitely be getting to it in the next video. I will title the video horde day when it is a horde day video, so you'll know when you clicked on it. So today's Friday. This video is going up Friday night. Last night after I had recorded like an hour and a half of videos and they all were blank screen. I had to delete them, and then I recorded the one for yesterday. I was just like, you know what, game? I'm just going to take a minute and just not. And I'm just going to go watch Netflix, which I did, which was lovely. I've been watching The Vampire Diaries. And you might be like, why? And I'm like, I'm with you. You know, I have tried to watch before and I've had a hard time. But I'm a big fan of Supernatural, and the person that recommended it to me is also a big Supernatural fan, and so far, I've enjoyed it. So, we'll see how it goes. But, so yeah, I definitely good, you know, good show so far. I'm looking forward to seeing where the storyline goes. I have a feeling it's gonna get a little wacky. I'm only on like the 6th episode or something. I actually watched my first episode last night of Arrested Development, which may seem funny because I know it's been a huge show for like a million years. Like, what is it, Michael Cera? Is that the right name? Is the son? He's like 9 years old. It's like, it's crazy. This must have been before his Superbad days. I can't even believe that. Like, this show came out so long ago. But it's really good. So. Okay. Alright. I think this is gonna be fine. You know that? When I think of things that I think are gonna be fine, this is the first thing that comes to mind. This may end badly. I should probably not have anything expensive in my inventory. Actually, I'm gonna use this. Do you think this is like considered a foundation wall? Yeah, it's gonna be one of those videos. That's actually going to be the title of this video. Do you think this would be considered a foundation wall? Do I have anything really valuable here? All my water and food and arrows. No. It'll be fine. I just need to get on top of the roof. I take it back. This is a really bad idea. I was like, no, I'm just now remembering every single time that me or Heavam or other people I know have like attempted to mess with the physics in this game, and it's gone horribly, horribly wrong for them. No, I have experienced this trap before. I have fallen for it many a times. It is always tempting. So what I'm just going to do is, it's 7 a.m. in game time. I am just going to, unless I get distracted by something else. Whee! I'm just going to oh, that was silly. I may need a wood block at some point. Probably should have kept some wood on me. Whatever. We're taking off the roof. So, yeah. Probably should have actually built from the outside in. What am I doing with my life? It's like I've never played this game before. I just haven't actually demolished an entire building in a while. So we'll start from the outside and we'll just break it down from there. I'm definitely going to run into that spike at some point. I really need to stop rubbing my eyes. It's not getting better. Okay. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, can you imagine doing all this in like a stone? It would take forever. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to take the roof off the top of it, and then I'm going to maybe extend it outwards a bit. I definitely need to put some kind of, I don't know if I should put a moat around it. A moat to me is a little bit of like a cheaty kind of aspect. Moats work a little too well in this game. I really should have brought in some water. If only I could break them both down. I could hit that like sweet spot right in the middle that just happens to hit them both, but I don't believe that there is any kind of possibility of that happening. I'm curious if I let my stamina go up a little bit. How big of a difference is it gonna make? Okay, I need... Okay, and I need... I mean, I could. It doesn't make a huge difference? I don't really know that it does. Maybe it does. Does it seem faster to you guys? I don't know. It's like all that smoke and pollution came into the city and just polluted everything a little bit. Made everything a little sneezy. I wish there was some way to speed this up, but there just isn't. And we need it for the third horde day, so this is happening. I know there's so many YouTubers I've watched who, like I can think of one, oh my god, I can't remember his name, Vintage Beef, who plays Minecraft on the Minecraft server. And he would, in his videos, he would like go into the mines and he would get all the minerals and whatever that you need to do your Minecraft stuff. And he would always be like, all right, I'm going to do that and I'll be back after. And he would like cut to once he had collected them all. And I was always like, oh man, but I love watching that stuff. There's something that I find really relaxing about it, and so I never understood why as like a content creator he did that. But I kind of understand from now my perspective of this, where it's like, is this boring? Or is this relaxing? Maybe it's a little column A, a little column B, different people. Let's just say with my Minecraft content, I can appreciate the way he does it, but I will most definitely be showing all the mining videos. But I really like caving in Minecraft, so maybe that's why I'm biased. And I think there's something cathartic, kind of relaxing about watching somebody like clean up a space, you know, like that Desura cleanup duty. Is that what it's called? That people always play every Christmas, the Santa one, on live streams and on YouTube and stuff, where they go around. No, it's not Desura. That's not what it is. Now I feel like I need to Google it. I'm for some reason seeing. Hold on. Oh, it is Viscera. Wow, I remembered it as a different word, but a similar word, but starting with a V instead of a D, which is basically the same thing. Let's be honest. But yeah, it's watching that game, and I'll be sitting in a messy room, but I'll be watching that game, and somehow I feel like I'm getting something accomplished, you know? I'm not, but I would rather sit there and play that game than actually clean. Although, yesterday I did like 6 hours of cleaning, and, you know, it's nice to be in a really super duper ultra clean space. But, you know, I feel better somehow cleaning up a space in a video game still. I get more from it. I need water. I think the next level is going to be roof, or inside of the roof, like ceiling, which is going to be good. And as well, as long as we're over here, at least we're not going to be attracting the zombie horde to the horde base, to the proper horde base. Huh? I feel like I need to wash my face. So, how are you guys doing? Any big plans for your weekend? I sat down last night and I made a schedule of what my uploads are going to look like for the next, like, 2 weeks, and then the first 2 weeks of September. Last 2 weeks of August, 2 weeks of September. And I think I'm going to change it from what I planned it, but I was starting to kind of look around, like, when I want to do what, and then when I want to start putting my streams in. Because it's happening. Uh-oh, it's getting dark. Is everyone out there ready for fall? I've been talking to a lot of people here in Vancouver. We've had such a hot-ass summer, and been like, how are you feeling now? Are you ready for, like, another heat wave, or are you kind of ready for fall? And everyone's like, yeah, I'm pretty much ready for fall now. We're over it. We're ready for pumpkins and, you know, Thanksgiving dinners and, you know, cups of hot cocoa and pumpkin spice lattes, apparently. People are still excited about pumpkin spice years later. I can't even believe it. The hype is still real. I see I don't drink coffee, so, like, my hype for it isn't real, but, you know, guys and girls around the world, pumpkin spice. I like pumpkin pie. I think I'm gonna get into baking this fall. I was thinking about it recently, just randomly. I was like, I'm gonna get into baking. My mom told me that when she was growing up, when she was a kid in the, like, 50s, 60s, late 50s, 60s, they had to eat a lot of fruitcake, and so you went around from house to house to house and you ate fruitcake everywhere. I was like, oh, that's so gross. I don't know, like, why anybody would ever do that. And she was like, well, you were told that you had to eat a slice of fruitcake for every month of the year, so you had to eat 12 slices of fruitcake, because that would guarantee good luck and good fortune and all this other positive stuff for the entire year. So you had to do it. So you would go around and around, house to house to house, and every single piece you ate, you would, like, check off in your mind. I'm like, I think this is something they told little children to manipulate them. She's like, no, it was a thing. And I'm like, it's not a thing, though. But these days, people don't make it. I mean, apparently my grandmother would start preparing her different, like, cakes and tarts and all that other stuff, like, in August. That was the beginning. You know, you get, like, dried fruit together and stuff, which I totally cannot even imagine. But I think this year I'm going to try to get into a little bit of baking. Ooh, we've hit roof. Ceiling. Airdrop. Every time I see that, it makes me think of PUBG. Like, every single time. why this part is open. Is this the part that yeah, this is the part that I already kind of beat open a little bit. I'm kind of concerned about what's gonna happen to this roof. I'm like, how am I going to, what's like the most structurally sound way of, you know, because like you standing on top of something can definitely affect the reaction of the physics, right? Like you've seen I don't know if that was just early release of this game, but where a deer would like run over top of like a bridge and then the entire thing would collapse. So I don't know where this is most structurally sound. Really wish I didn't have to break 2 full blocks down. Oh, my axe is almost broken. What the F? Okay, let's see if this goes any faster. Okay, that tree just looks weird. It's like, what's happening over there? Just a spooky little tree. So what's happening with these walls? So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess this entire structure is based on those walls. I'm not 100% sure, but I think potentially that could be what's happening. So I have to break each block in order. So if I took like a block out, like if I took this whole row out, I don't know that this top would be structurally connected enough to the next one. Really wish I had a chainsaw right about now. I kind of see now why that dude that's on YouTube did this in creative mode. Not that I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it. We're now on a mission. We got to get this ready. But it is already almost 1400. This video is almost 30 minutes long. So we have to prepare for Horde Day. We have to prepare. I mean, we don't really have that much that we actually have to prepare for, but you know, we got to get there. We got to make it happen. So I'm going to leave it here, and I will come back in the next video, and I don't see any major zombie groups right now. Our base is right over there, and we will deal with the horde. It will be horde night when I come back, so I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Bye bye bye.